In this video, I'm going to show you what to do when your ad performance just goes off the rails. My name's Sean Micel. I'm a paid media buyer. I've taken multiple e-com stores from 6 figures to 7 figures. And in this video, I'm going to give you a couple techniques, maybe 2 or 3 techniques that'll help you get your ad performance back on track. So the first thing I want to kind of discuss is everyone talks about scaling, but nobody talks about this phenomenon where you'll have these periods where your ad performance will just go down. And nothing's changed. You haven't changed anything with your ads. You haven't changed anything with your targeting. Offers still good. Sometimes you just run into bad patches. So the first thing you can do is let it go. Just wait about 3 to 5 days, depending on your pain tolerance. The reason why is I've found that, like, when I have a great couple of days on my ad performance, the next day it'll go south. It just does. It averages out the right way, but a lot of times what'll happen is you'll just get different inventory blocks. Like, Facebook rotates inventory blocks every day. Most of the time it's going to be fine if you've got a good offer and your messaging's on point and everything. But sometimes you just run into the wrong people at the right time or the right people at the wrong time. Okay. Like, it happens that way. Now, the second thing you can do if that happens is, say you've waited 3 to 5 days and it's still rocky. Depending on where you're at with your spend, turn your spend back to where it was when it was profitable. Now, you might, think, oh my God, I'm going to get fewer sales. In some cases, you'll actually get more, because the smaller the spend, the more concentrated the quality will be with with your Facebook ads. Like, you'll get better quality traffic. You just normally won't get as many purchases, but sometimes you do. If that doesn't work, then what I would suggest doing is going through your numbers. And now a lot of people say, oh, just test creatives. You go through your numbers and figure out where the problem is. So you should be doing this on a fairly regular basis anyway. But what I do is I don't worry so much about clicks or click-through rates or any of that stuff. It's just like, am I getting people to my cart? Am I getting people to my checkout? What's the conversion rate in there? Now, I had a series of days where I had over 153 people hit my checkout. This is 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was using a Shopify checkout. Nobody bought. Now, the next days it was fine. I just snapped right back and into line. But this is really kind of alarming, because I'm like, 153 people didn't buy that went in the checkout. That's weird. So what I ended up doing is ended up getting a new checkout software. That was, that I just made the determination that it wasn't really my ads, it wasn't the clicks, it was just, they were having a bad checkout experience. And it turned out, when we timed the checkout experience, it was taking sometimes 30 to 60 seconds for the checkout to load. So what you want to do, is, to recap, is first just give it 3 to 5 days, see if it continues past that. Probably won't. You probably will not get past that, but sometimes you do. The second thing you want to do is just dial the spend back to where it was when it was profitable. Okay, just hit the reset button. And the final thing is look over your numbers and figure out where the weak point is. And a lot of times for e-com stores, the weak point is the checkout, especially if you're using a Shopify checkout. Tends to be very slow. It's on a shared server. I know they're trying to make some improvements to it, but that's just what you're putting out there. So do those 3 things. You'll get your ads back on track. And if you need more help, just leave me a comment below. I've got a hot new training that'll help you create one campaign with one ad set with one ad that'll pretty much eliminate these problems. Just drop me a link below, or a comment below, and I will see you in the next video.